Hello, hello! Welcome back to my stream. It is once again I, your humble host Sketchy. And we are back with Reverse 1999. We'll be finishing up the side stories for the Haunted Highway. And presumably we'll try to pull Kipperina at the end of the stream again. I have barely any resources for that, but maybe a miracle will happen. It happened before. It may happen again. Also, from assorted news, so to speak, the aforementioned Enfield stream that I promised at the start of the week will be probably happening tomorrow. Around 2 p.m.-ish, more or less. The time zone is GMT +1, if you don't know yet. That's what I'm operating in. So yeah, we'll be playing the new patch that dropped today, I think. Either today or tomorrow. Yesterday, I mean. Anyway, there's new content to play through. So we'll be doing that on the weekend. Probably finishing it on the next week's schedule in some form. I'm not sure how exactly it will look like, but yeah, we'll be finishing that. That's for sure. Okay, so that's enough yapping about other games. Let's go back to the event. We've been doing the bedtime story. And can't readjust something. Okay, everything looks alright. So let's continue with it. We are at stage 4. Presumably we'll be able to finish this today, I think. Maybe we'll be able to start the other side story, the Red Wall, which is associated with Argus. We'll see, I guess. Where did we left off? Right, Barbara got locked up by Tuesday in that red room. So, our sweet little... silly little sheep girl still couldn't figure out what was going on. Yeah, she was not that quick on the uptake. It's far more interesting than a simple motel murder. The truth is, well...
This is how the story started.
Right, are we going to get the full backstory on this motel? Oh, another one of these. This is the haunted motel everyone's talking about. It doesn't seem all that scary. Let's take a look around. Okay. Is this the place? No. Where am I going? All TV shows only static, flickering constantly. Put on the TV. Okay. Huh. There's nothing else here, is there? Oh, there are notes. Never mind. Watch out, there's a man-eating monster hiding in the motel. It's always been by your side. Okay. As far as we know, the monster is the motel itself. The writing on the paper is a mess, but you can sense the intense fear that it was written with. Right. What about this? Oh. Hello? Is anyone here? Anyone there? Right, this is Young Tuesday, I'm presuming. I think. I heard you're looking for a new maid. Right, so this is exactly the backstory of how she found the motel itself. No reply. The girl walks to the front desk. A blank application form is lying on it. Just let yourself in. Name, this should do. Tuesday. Sounds like a criminal alias, but more friendly. The name of the girl who ran away from home and broke into a haunted motel. Are you role-playing again, Tuesday? Okay. Now we can proceed. Head to the second floor. Maybe I should check the rooms. There might be someone staying there. Here. Okay. So this is literally her exploration log of this place. What's the point of the chair if there's no one to chase this time around? The door is tightly shut. After knocking, faint laughter comes out from inside. Not ominous at all. The door is tightly shut. After knocking, a faint whispers come out from inside. Right. Also lovely. What about the third door? The door is tightly shut. After knocking, a faint sobbing comes out from inside. The door in the hallway won't open. Maybe I should check back at the front desk? Okay. Back we go. I wish there was automatic pathfinding in this section. Excuse me, can anyone help me? I'm hungry and tired. Hello? I'm here for the job. I filed out the form downstairs. There is no sound but the echo of her own voice. She knocks on every door, but not a single one opens. Boring. A small noise grabs her attention. She looks around. Not in shock or surprise, but in a kind of curious glee. Yeah, she's having a time of her life with this. Standing in front of the source of the sound, she bends over to look through the keyhole. Screams pour out of the doorway and into the hallway. They quickly merge into one solid sound, rattling her eardrums. Oh, do you need something? How can I help you? Who is the monster in this arrangement? The house on her or her? My apologies for the noise. I didn't mean to inconvenience you. Right. Oh my, what a warm welcome. These must be those so-called man-eating monsters. They're too fast. Perhaps going to the front desk isn't the best idea. Escape from monsters. Really? Maybe I can use these objects to block the way. Oh. Okay. I barely made it. Oh, a door just appeared. Is this a welcome ceremony or a clumsy late trap? Right, let's skedaddle. Escape from the monsters. guessing that I should use those chairs. Right. Should be able to just escape like this. Okay, barely, but I did it. Good enough. She stops.
Oh,
Oh, how generous. There's a room for me already. Wow. A door has appeared beside her, red as a fresh cut. She opens it. What a beautiful place. It's like I'm in a beating heart. Too bad I can feel your rhythm in my hand, but I can't touch you. Huh. Is it me? Is it me who's trembling or you? She caresses the floor, occasionally pulling and twisting the fabric in her amusement. The stories of the disappearances has spread pretty far. Some say there's a gang around these parts. Others say a bear or some other wild animal. I even heard stories about a killer clown and a murderer in a bunny suit. Yeah. No one dares to go out at night anymore, especially young lovers. Doesn't matter how beautiful the moon is. And despite all these stories, no one ever stopped to think that the motel itself could be the culprit. Well, it's not the first thing that you think about. Not exactly the intuitive conclusion. Is it because the thought has never come to their minds, or that it seemed too ridiculous to be possible? Why not both? She stands up, releasing the fabric from her palm. It's very simple. They're afraid, just like you're afraid of me right now. Right, when you're the more scary thing than the haunted house itself.
oh, my sweet child.
I know exactly what your fear is. You're like a child holding his breath in his room and staring wide-eyed into the darkness. He's staring at that crack beneath the door. The light from the hallway always shone there, but now it's gone dark. What's blocking it? Who's out there? The wall and the floor press tightly against one another, producing a sound akin to grinding teeth. Hey, Mama, is that you, older brother? Are you here to kiss me goodnight? The door stays silent and the cracks stay dark. His mind rises and as he tries to make sense of what's happening. Maybe it's a rat? Or a kitty cat that hopped in through the hallway window. Bang, a window slams closed in the distance. Finally, the light returns beneath the doorway. Right, it was Tuesday speaking again. Finally, the light returns beneath the doorway. And in the dim light, he realizes he made a mistake. Gusts of wind surround her in a fearful, painful howl.
Yes.
Yes, fear often comes from the loss of control, from the unknown.
But
Poor child, facing all that with nothing but a blanket to defend himself. He spent that night with his eyes wide open. But once the morning light came, there was nothing but an empty coat lying in the front door. That's a cool fan fiction you are writing, Tuesday. She hears footsteps coming towards her. But that coat wasn't his, nor was it any of his family's. Who left the coat on his bedroom floor? He still wonders to this day. Intriguing. I can tell that you are still a child yourself, needing care and companionship. Maybe you could use a mate to tell you bedtime stories and a friend to spend fear with you. Spread fear for you. What do you say? She's effectively becoming this creature's warlock in D&D terms. That's one way to raise up a eldish creature. Okay, that's cool. Cool soft touch climbs up her pinky finger. With a few tweaks, the story could be quite different. The child comes home late, enters his room, and before he can turn on the lights, feels two eyes staring at him through the darkness. Both are terrified, neither one dares to look away. The two worlds have somehow collided. She recognizes what gripping her pinky fingers as a child's hand. Till the boy finally plucks up the courage to reach for the switch. Holding his breath, he pushes down to see. Little hand lets go of her pinky. She hears the footsteps hurry away and disappear into the other side of the room. Right, I missed that. Holding his breath, he pushes down to see, or at least something disguised as oneself. I think there's one more line missing in this part. Seems something that I didn't manage to read through. Never mind. Continue. You still can't trust me, but that's very sensible. You shouldn't easily trust someone, especially when they're too similar to you. But I'll stay here and tell you everything I've learned from the outside world. She spins one story after another, like a patient mother soothing a naughty child. A knock on the door interrupts her. Oh, who could that be? She opens the door. So long. Can I help you? The gaunt lady in front of her doesn't answer. Instead, she starts to unbutton the maid's uniform she's wearing. Soon the dress is off. She neatly folds it and puts it down next to the door. Without a word, she turns around and leaves. Was that her predecessor or what? I'm guessing so. I'm guessing she's not the first caretaker that this place had. Well. The windows of the entire motel creak open and closed, and the sound of the rustling and scratching emanates from within its walls. She realizes this is an expression of its joy. Is it now? Thank you kindly. I'll take over from here. Tuesday bows deeply to the now former motel maid and picks up the uniform she left. From now on, she will be the maid of the motel and the owner of the house that feeds on fear. Right, Tuesday in her natural habitat from now on. That was easy. I wish it was that easy to acquire a house in these trying times. Just move in and squat it. Does the story end there? Oh no, after all, this motto is far older than I am. It has its own wisdom. It approved of me, but it didn't fully trust me yet. Be patient, dear. The time will come. Lucky for you, the time is now. Look. Right. Did you call? It's the motel maid. Please open the door. Sir? No response. She puts her hand on her chest. Her heart is beating faster than usual. Getting excited. Excited, are we? She's always been good at peering through keyholes. She's done this since she was a child. Creepy, but okay. The weight of her body makes the door groan and creak. There's a faint scraping sound coming from behind it. And that's an eye again. Oh. She's also used to the sight of a dead person's eyes. Why dead person's? Another poor guest. Okay. That's another part done. Right. We got some resources from that. That's extra resources for the pools in the near future. If nothing else. Part 5. A strange guest. Okay.
How many times have I told you not to eat things off the floor?
Okay. Several guests have asked me where Mr. Jaden's gone. It's getting difficult to come up with excuses. You promised to let some guests leave here alive so that the stories about us would go further, remember? But now, between you eating them and those cultists sacrificing the rest, soon we won't have any guests left. The wall shakes in dissatisfaction. This is not open for discussion.
No more eating dead guests. You hear me?
Okay. Don't get involved with the guests' problems. Let them figure things out themselves. The sound of hurried footsteps echoes in the wall, disappearing into the distance. Tuesday leaves the room in silence.
We had our quarrels, but that was a long time ago.
Okay. So did you train the house in the end? How did we solve the issue? Let me think.
Oh.
I suppose there was a little conflict. Miss Tuesday?
Oh, do
be careful, ladies. The blood
will be impossible to remove once it seeps through the carpet and soaks into the floorboards.
Yes. I didn't notice that she was speaking as well. Okay, never mind. I hope that was legible. But don't worry yourselves, I'm the maid. It's my job to clean these kinds of things. Sorry, I suppose I'm feeling chatty today. My apologies for bothering you. Actually, I wanted to thank you for cleaning up after us and for giving us that place to stay. Tuesday steps over the body lying on the ground, as if it were a fallen branch rather than a dead person. She sees the fleeting look of fear in the woman's face and smiles. This is her first reward of the day. But something else catches her eye.
What's this?
Is that me? Is this a vision of my future? The figure slouched against the doorframe is indeed her. The puddle of blood beneath her has painted the floor in a dark red. Excuse me, I'm getting hiccups. There's a knife sticking out of her chest. She reaches for the wound. It's soft and warm beneath her fingers. Interesting. Who would use a butter knife to kill someone? It can barely cut a slice of bread. A faint voice comes from behind her. Miss Tuesday?
Yes? Is there anything else you need? You're shaking.
I can tell by your voice. Entranced by the sight of her own dead body, she answers without turning back. That smile, I've seen it before.
Is that you? Christine from the farm.
Ah, okay, so her original name was presumably Christine, maybe? Someone that knew her from before she arrived at the hotel? Tuesday turns around to meet the woman's eyes. She ignores the knife clutched in her shaking hand. Oh, you remember that, right? That girl? Of course I do. She scared the crap out of the Tonks. He still won't go into the forest alone. Ever since that day, he talked about the ice in the forest, that if he went in, his eyes would be pulled out and hung in the branches. And Jacob still thinks there's a ghost in his attic too. So she was pulling that kind of bullshittery before she arrived at the haunted hotel. Okay.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No, you aren't. That's a lie.
She never wanted to ruin anyone's life.
I think that's a lie as well, honestly. Her intentions are quite clear, to me at least. I know. She takes a step forward.
It was her life that was ruined. She could have gotten married, lived in a cabin near the farm, and visited her parents anytime she'd liked. They never should have let those two fugitives escape. Those monsters even shot the kids. Blood drenched the couch.
I'm a little bit lost. What fugitives? No one ever saw Christine again. There were all kinds of rumors that she was killed and dragged out somewhere, or that she ran away and started in the fields, or even that she led the fugitives there herself. She may just well have done that, I guess. But I guess you came here, huh? I understand, given what happened.
Oh.
Is that all you wanted to say? She maintains a polite smile. Do I know you?
This is a small town, so stories travel fast. But how do you know it so well? Could you elaborate a little about the blood-soaked couch, the cup of coffee on the table that was so turbid that it was almost unrecognizable, and the broken nails dug into the floorboards?
Well, that was oddly specific. Also, she didn't mention those other things.
Where did you see all these? I saw it through the slit in the lock.
It was terrifying. I couldn't help but imagine if I were the victim. Her cheeks flush red. She's getting off on this. You don't remember me? We were friends. We lived in the same town. I was there when you told us the story about the ice in the forest. Her voice shakes, together with the knife she's holding. We played together, had fun together. We were the bravest of us all. I think Tuesday is simply incapable of fear. What are you doing here? Trying to avenge your family or something? Look.
Be careful. Something's wrong with this house. Every night, I saw Jaden's eyes near the bed. In the dark corners. In the wall. His face torn apart and smeared on the wall, his mouth mumbling about the murder on the farm. That reminds me. You look just like poor Christine.
It's okay, Christine, don't hurt me. I can introduce you to them, and they will bless you. I'm guessing that they are the Order of Enlightenment, or however the hell were they calling themselves, the Manus Vindictae Splinter group. You can be one of us. You can be enlightened. Right. You must be terrified by the nightmare. Should I walk you around? Perhaps that will make you better.
Don't! Stay away! Please!
Okay. I can share their ritual with you. I'll keep the secret for you. Remember, Jaden recognized you here and disappeared shortly after. And those rumors, it can be a coincidence. Your whole family being killed when you just happened to be out.
It's a crying shame that I didn't die with them.
Huh. I didn't expect that response. Oh, I won't do anything to you now, but I can make any promises about later. Well, that's a threat. It's time to start running. So run, Missy. Run away while you still can. Step by step, Tuesday walks towards the quivering knife until its tip is pressed against her chest. As fear overtakes her, she drops the knife and rushes down the stairs. Tuesday sighs, bending over to pick it up.
This knife is far too blunt to hurt anyone.
Well, you'll be surprised what you can do with it with some determination behind your hand. She hears the front door open and slam shut. The footsteps fade into the fields outside. Laughter echoes from the walls around her.
I didn't tell you the story so you could pull a prank on me.
No use them to drive away useful guests. She feels the floor shaking as if a child is running on the ceiling downstairs. Even if you scare all those cultists away, my mind won't change. So stop eating and killing them, okay? It's not funny. And please, try making up a better story next time. Alright, you can do whatever you want with this body, but this is the last time, understand? There will be no next time. A door slams shut behind her. She ignores the motel's bad temper, putting the knife away and fixing him again, putting the knife away and fixing her ham as if nothing has happened. Right. I misread that. Then she steps over her own body. Okay. Such a naughty child. Oh well, the day's work isn't done yet. Okay, where are we going? Did you think this illusion would scare me? How cute. What about the doors? The door is shut tightly and can be badged. Right. What about the other one? The door is tightly shut. From behind it comes the faint sound of chewing. Okay, cool. The door is shut tightly and can be badged. Again, the same response. Okay. Am I back in the same hallway again? This one of your new pranks? How dull. There's a never-ending hallway in the motel. If you accidentally find yourself in it, be sure to follow these rules. Pay attention to any unusual things in the corridor, including changes in decor or doors that suddenly appear open. Right. If you notice anything abnormal, immediately turn back. If nothing seems out of place, proceed. Rumor has it that people who enter this corridor are never seen again. Where do they go? Who knows? So this is kind of like backdoors situation. It's pretty similar. Okay. There's an eye on this lampshade. Also on the remaining ones. Can I interact with them? Don't think I can. Right, the same response. The decor didn't change, did it? No, I don't think it did. Is there anything new on this note? No, it's the same message, okay. We are just... This hallway looks different from the last. Does it? From now on, I'll need to be extra careful about every decision I make. Okay, let's believe her on her word that it looks different, and let's go back. It looks the same to me, honestly. Oh, okay. Escape. The doors are open now. Oh, that was a mistake. Last checkpoint. I was curious what would happen if I approached those doors. Okay, so this is closed. We can proceed. Oh! How it was different? I didn't see any difference in that room. Okay, I restarted that by mistake. Okay. Try it again. Now we go back. Now we go forward. Back again. Again we exit. I think I need to exit. Now we can proceed. Right, because the colors of the door also change. There we go. Okay. Alright, alright. Another part it is. Okay, 1 second. Alright, let's continue. Part 6. Christine's baby. And then? Did they make up? Did they make up? What about the kid in the walls? Oh, it's not the walls. It's the mortal itself. Anyway, eventually we found a way to resolve the conflict between us. Whom is she recounting this to? It formerly belonged to me.
And I decided to be its caretaker.
Right. It's not the child won't stop chasing me, and this place is just too spacious. I need to block the path ahead. Like this, maybe? I once found a notebook left by the previous owner. She got lost, wandered in here thinking it was just a haunted house. Poor girl had nowhere to go, so she decided to stay. Do not enter the doors that appear out of nowhere. Do not reply to the voices, they aren't real. Do not answer the late night room service calls. There are more rules like this. She wrote them all down. As if living in this motel was some kind of a game.
Oh, did she really believe that following these rules would keep her safe?
Well, she presumed they would help her in some degree, presumably. Tuesday nudges the body on the floor with her foot. Sneering, scratchy sounds come from the walls. Look at you, creating all these illusions as if you can predict my miserable fate.
That I'd fall to the floor, scratching my throat and gasping for breath. Suffocated by an eyeball.
What did I see? What made me do this? It must have been those blinking eyes. Excuse me? What? It must have been those blinking eyes outside. God damn it, they won't let me read some of the lines. It's annoying. Okay. And I didn't block the way correctly. Right. Last checkpoint. I have to restart. Okay. So it has to be blocked like... this. And like that. Okay. Now we can read the note. Skip. And now we can escape, I think. Just barely. Okay. These cabinets seem sturdy, they won't break easily. I should make use of them too. Okay. I can't get to the bathroom. The illusion is on the way. In the way. I'll find another illusion. It should reveal a new path. Right. We are safe now, I think. There are many doors in the hallway. Footsteps pitter-patter behind her. Nobody knows what's behind each of them.
Perhaps there's a butcher with a paper bag on his head, or a chupacabra with dry, matted hair.
Or maybe there's a wandering ghost spying on the living through the keyhole.
Christine. Christine.
Huh. Now I'm noticing those voices in the background calling the name Christine, apparently. Okay. There are no windows here, but the wind still blows.
Oh,
I can hear voices in it. Someone's calling out.
Christine. Christine.
Right. Her parents are missing the child and her siblings are missing the older sister. She steps into the shadows.
Poor child, so far from home. Like a piece of flesh that's been torn from the body, she should be placed back in the wound.
United with her family. A dull pounding sound comes from the wall beside her. Or perhaps she should hide in the nearest room. Just like this. So she keeps finding her own corpses everywhere. That's a lovely reception. Oh, you can go back. Interesting. Okay. I think I screwed up. I think I'm screwed. Yep. So you can undo steps. You don't have to redo the entire sequence. That's nice. How can I do this? Maybe like... Okay. Huh. Yep. That's the wrong way to do this. The moment I appear here, it appears behind me. Okay. Do it differently then. That didn't help. Okay. Ah, there we go. Okay. No, that's not it. This room is far too small to hide in. And my pursuers are everywhere.
Christine.
Christine. That's a loud one. What should I do? Hide under the bed? Or make a run for it? Things won't end well if I stay here. Look. She studies her own twisted face in the mirror.
I hope I'll never make that face.
Alright, Pink Tuesday. Oh, maybe the bathroom is safer place. The walls are thicker and it doesn't like water. The base on the cupboard falls to the floor and shutters.
Oh,
It's here, in this room with me. Luckily, there's a public washroom outside. I'd better leave it there. This disobedient child has to learn a lesson. Okay, How to Train Your Haunted House, Part 3. So, now we are escaping. There we go, easy enough. I'm smart. Sometimes. But I have to get through this door first. The doorknob won't turn. No matter what she tries, it won't budge. This is House Beneviento all over again. Resident Evil callback. Okay. I've played this game before. I even speedrun it. Laughter rings in the room.
who shut the door?
She bends down to look through the keyhole, just as expected. Maybe I didn't make myself
Don't
clear.
eat off the floor. And certainly don't spit them out again.
Okay. I'm getting pretty tired of you blocking doors with dead bodies. She takes a few steps back and leans, preparing to ram the door open with her body. Ready? There we go. My apologies, Mr. Jaden. But curiosity killed the cat. Maybe you should quit staring to the keyholes. The destination is at the end of the hallway. All she has to do is run and keep running. I wonder for how long did she have to run for her life before the house accepted her. Get mocked. We are safe now. Okay. What do we have here? These walls are thick enough to hold it off. But this door could be easily broken, and I don't have time to barricade it. What else do we have here? A mirror. Everyone knows you shouldn't look into a mirror in a horror story. How about shattering it? She might be able to use a shot to defend herself, but she also might hurt herself in the process. Then she recalls that handy little thing. Okay. She turns around to face the door. This is the obvious weak point. It's most likely to break in through here. Watch your feet and stand firm. You don't want to fall like that vase. What a mess would that be? Her heart pounds in her chest. It's beating a familiar pace, like when she looked down at the farm from the hill and saw the townsfolk panicking after another bloody murder. Is this the thrill of escaping death? No, it's more than that. Okay, she likes playing chicken with death, apparently. What can I do here? Face your fear. Okay.
Oh,
The townsfolk were compelled by their curiosity, but even so, they didn't dare to look at your bodies.
Daddy, Mama, my younger brother, and my dear little sister. You've no idea how quickly people crumble in the face of fear.
She clings to the tool with her clammy hands. It's a silver table knife, the kind that can be bent easily. It isn't threatening at all. Hey, from my experience of horror games, as long as I have a weapon that I can stab a thing with, I will win. It's a matter of time. You can do it too, Tuesday. Honestly, I kind of identify with Tuesday there. As long as I have any means of retaliation, I don't fear anything in horror games. I can get frustrated by them, but not scared. Throw it away? What can a blunt knife do?
Fear is a warning.
It protects us from danger. Our fear of fire protects us from getting burned. Our fear of heights stops us from falling. Most of the time, fear comes from our imagination. Countless unknowns and endless possibilities swim around in there.
What's hiding in the dark? What'll happen next? Whose footsteps are those echoing behind me?
When we don't have the courage to face it, fear overtakes us.
Surrender.
Fear is surrender. Right. Never surrender.
Succumbing to fiction, to imagination.
She repeats the name, Christine. Christine herself is a tiny silver knife. Thin, delicate, and quiet.
Frightening others is defying your fear.
Sharper than anything. Right. She has to become the scary thing herself. More scary than the monster that's chasing her. And then she can face it.
Oh, what a sweet moment to defeat the undefeatable.
Right. I am the danger. Submit. I forgive you. Because you need me, a mate to tell you bedtime stories and a friend to spread fear.
You need a mother.
You are being adopted, do not resist. A mother to teach you, to raise you. You also scold you when necessary.
A person who will teach you how to properly play with fear. Someone who will keep you from fire and water and all the rest of life's dangers.
I'm sure you've realized by now that your little trick don't work on me. She touches the floor and feels the beating pulse of a motel. Fear comes from the unknown, so I need you to take a visible form. Then I can keep my eye on you at all times, so...
I wish you were small enough for me to cradle you in my arms.
Right, and that's how the house manifests the bundle that she carries in her arms at all times. A bundle of swaddling cloths appears on the floor in front of her. She picks it up.
See? Fear isn't so scary.
Well, that's an oxymoron.
Good child. Good.
You know what? This backstory for Tuesday inspired me to write a homebrew for D&D for a warlock patron of a haunted location. It could be a haunted house, haunted castle, well, building inhabited by a eldritch horror. That's a fun patron to have. I'll make a write-up for this. Maybe post it on D&D Beyond. This is interesting. Okay. You could invent some interesting powers for a warlock based around instilling fear and area control. Making places into haunted places through your patron's influence. That could be very fun to play. Okay. Part 7. The Shepherdess. Story's time's over, children. Close your eyes, I'm going to turn on the light. Jesus Christ, flashbang. Her little audience doesn't hesitate to give her all the praise and applause. Followed by lots of questions, after all, children are very curious. Before Tuesday can answer any of them, one voice cuts through the chatter. Finally, I'm almost out of battery. I hope this is our last story time. While she's complaining, Poltergeist leans against her.
What is that?
Excuse me? I'm not a wall, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just a little scared. Crackling noises fill Titi's screams. How do you even pronounce her name? TTT? You seem to have something to say, little ones. She smiles and looks at the huddling children. It's a teeny tiny bit scary. So, those are all Arcanists that we recruited, I'm guessing, at least. Next time I'm in a forest, I'll have to be on the lookout for those eyes.
I will do my best.
I'll do my best to figure out what's going on.
I don't understand.
I don't understand. Will I go hungry if I live in the walls too? I want to play with it. Do I have to go into the walls to play with it?
Huh?
Maybe it doesn't need the food like us elfin. Still, not needing and not eating are two different things. I wouldn't say no to a slice of Mrs. Bunny's apple pie. Tuesday smiles. It seems the children's thoughts have already moved elsewhere. Oh, I can make some desserts too. Let's see, we have 6 children here. 6? That's not right. That's not right. Oh, that's right. 8, including Mrs. TTT, who came to play us a movie. And that girl under the sheet next to her.
Now, children, why haven't you spoken to our new friend there, behind you?
There's someone behind us? Lassos feels a kind of pressure coming from the back of the sofa. Come on, join us. Here, use this napkin to wipe your face.
Look at you. There's blood all over your face.
Okay. Should we take a look? On the count of 3. 1. She's just trying to scare us. 2. It's okay, it's okay. 3. They take a deep breath and turn around. Hello. Barbara, why do you have blood on your face? I didn't want to interrupt you, so... The room falls silent. Barbara pushes through despite the awkward atmosphere.
Hello, Tuesday. I brought you your dollhouse.
Thank you. Just put it on the table there. Just as she puts it on the table, Barbara feels someone pulling at her jacket.
Wow.
Goodness me, you are a sheep. Can we play together? I really like your fur. It's so curly and pretty. The other children quickly surround this new friend. Looks like they're getting along well. Good. Didn't want to scare these lovely children off. That little bit of mystery was just right. Alright, it's time you and I had a chat. He walks over to the stack of TVs and knocks on the top one. Where's that little girl that was with you just now? She said there were too many people here and ran away. Maybe she's hiding somewhere. Anyway, I'll help you a lot this time. I bet you really regret selling me now, huh? Elaborate on that. Where else could you find such useful, well-designed and perfect for a motel TV? Is she arranged from the television sets that Tuesday owned and sold? Maybe?
Yes.
You're right, the other TVs I bought never worked properly. I rarely used them. Couldn't have finished the story without you, thank you. Oh, it's fine. If you really want to thank me, how about you tell me some secrets? I know you must have a lot of them. Motels are one of the most juicy places for gossip, just like schools and restaurants. I haven't heard anything yet about the motel you once stayed in. But I do have something else to tell you. So, I'm guessing that Tuesday became kind of a caretaker for the oddballs in the suitcase for Verden? I mean, that's one way to utilize a psychopath. That TV seems like it could fetch quite a price. It's a phone call about TV business. Alright, just sneak it out when no one's around. Said that there's talking ghosts living in it. An eye is peering through the keyhole. She's no ghost. She quietly gets to her feet, ensuring she doesn't make a sound. What should I do now? I'm gonna pour myself a drink. It's not proper to kick out a guest. And it's not appropriate to keep a child at home forever. no matter how well behaved she is. Oh, didn't a guest mention that there's a market nearby? Yes, she said it was crowded, full of Arcanist customers. That might be a good choice. Okay. So you sold me on purpose?
Oh,
Well, weren't you the one always saying the motel was too dark and creepy? I thought it'd be better if I sold you to someone reliable, and the Foundation was just that. Okay. That's an interesting backstory. It's thanks to them that we can talk face to face now. Alright, Okay, who's knocking? Somebody's knocking at the door. But the door isn't closed, see? The children left it open when they left. What? Okay.
Oh, no!
I need to go. Tell me more secrets next time, bye. The TV screens turn off in an instant.
She's still so afraid of ghost stories. Just when I thought she was getting used to them.
Tuesday, the peddler of trauma. The dollhouse on the table shakes a little. Knock, knock, knock. Okay, so this is the last stage of this side story, I think. The double-sided mirror. Okay. This should be the right time. Tuesday, are you there? Again, there's no response. Am I too early? Or perhaps I'm late?
No.
Or maybe she didn't hear me. She knocks one more time. This time her knocks is answered.
It took you 5 minutes and 23 seconds to open the door. Longer than I expected.
That's very specific. Is there any reason for that? Oh, I was catching up with an old friend. You really scared her with your knocking. I was a little preoccupied watching her reaction, my apologies. How's your test going? Anything you'd like to share with me? With Miss Barbara's help, we've managed to finish the mobility test. It seems the suitcase weakens the connection between the motel and the outside world. The dollhouse structure and furnishings are an exact replica of the original motel. I can feel it shaking when Miss Barbara moves, but not so much that I lose my balance.
No.
So in conclusion, there's no need to take extra measures to restrain the dollhouse. Which I'm sure Miss Villa will be glad to hear. Who the hell is Miss Villa? Wonderful. Then it's safe for those lively, curious children. My child could use some friendly playmates. It's a win-win then. By the way, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes? It's about your suitcase. It's similar... Is it a similar existence to my child? Oh, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Well, honestly, I don't think that Vertin knows herself, I'm guessing. Tuesday studies her face, looking for any signs of hesitation. Didn't you ever worry that I wouldn't open the door for you? Anyway, I know we're going to spend a long time together, so I told it not to play any pranks on you.
but
But I didn't expect it to be so obedient. The swaddling cloth in her arms stirs.
good child.
There, I'm not blaming you, sweetie. Truth is, Miss Bertin, I find you rather intriguing. You're so young, yet you're steady as a rock.
You're not afraid of separation or of being left alone. You don't seem to fear unknown dangers either.
Yeah, honestly, Bertin was so traumatized and has seen so much bullshit in her young life that she's pretty much immune to most scary things at this point.
Even now, I don't see a hint of fear in you.
Her pale face blushes, like a silver knife reflecting the candlelight. It's rare indeed.
Are you really never afraid?
Is she never afraid? I think the only thing that Bertin is really afraid of is her own failure. Failure to do her job, failure to save her friends, failure to save other people. That's what she fears. She never really fears for herself. Never is a strong word. It means not even once before and not even after.
No. I've certainly had my fearful moments, and perhaps there'll be more to come. But I'm not afraid right now. As you said, fear comes from the unknown. And as we learn about the unknown, we conquer fear.
True.
You're welcome to stay here with us for more, if you're interested.
Oh,
I see, you're confident. You must know yourself well.
well, now that the story's come to an end, I wonder what people will do.
So, Bertin acquired a psychopath and a pet monster house. Cool.
And I'm very much looking forward to seeing it.
What is fear? It is a sound without a source, an indescribable creature, or a soul suspended by a single hair. Is it a mirror? Or a pair of eyes gazing into the abyss and the abyss staring back?
Whatever may come, I wish you all the best.
Alright. That was lovely. So, Tuesday acquired. Both in the story and in the game. Our own pet psychopath. Lovely. Okay. What? How am I looking on the clear drops? Can make one pull. We'll do it at the end of the stream still. Now we can do start the other side story. We have like half an hour, so maybe we'll do like stage 1 and stage 2, something like that. We'll see. Let's see what Arcos's deal is. Near or far? There we go. I'm guessing this will be less horror, more Western.
Damn it.
Well, goddamn, civilization at last. Night has fallen and a woman in riding boots stops along a sandy road. Ahead of her lies a house topped with a wooden cross. And beyond it, a forest of apricot trees extends all the way to the foothills of the Guadalupe Mountains. Okay. Civilization. Turn over every rock in Texas before even finding that. But a sweet water town like this will do. You cannot really copy Arcus's voice. Yeah, it will do. To call this one-horse town would be an insult to horses, but it's somewhere to rest her boots. Argus stashes her jeep nearby and starts walking. Her experience has taught her that waltzing into such towns in a car is usually unwelcome. Why is that?
Although...
Well, we ain't far from the border here. Shoot, I might have saved time flying to Mexico. The mercenary takes out a folded piece of paper from her pocket and turns it over. White, blue, with black pixels forming letters and numbers. The ink is worn away, leaving nothing recognizable of the flight except the boarding time. What are you talking about? This is very legible. It's a flight ticket. What to this place? It's been a long drive.
I ain't got a clue.
What was it even for? I gotta get this straight when I find...
Fine.
Never mind. Same old pattern. Knock on every door, ask the same old question, get ready for friction. Let's go. The melody of 99 bottles of beer wafts in from the edge of the town, accompanied by the clinking of glasses. No matter where you go, you'll never find a better source of lead than a watering hole. Always hit the bar or an inn when gathering information. I've learned this from every tabletop game ever. There you are. The mercenary hunts with her ears instead of her eyes tonight. She follows the melody down the street and into the bar.
Hey.
Howdy, get me a Margot. She looks around as she considers her order. Those gathered are playing cards and drinking, and the tables are piled over with empty cups and plates. It's long past any respectable mealtime. All Argus can order is a drink, rather than chance it on whatever would still count for food at this hour. Blackjack. The bartender eyes the newcomer, confused as if he hasn't quite understood the words. Pardon? You're in the wrong place, Yankee. What are you trying to impress us with all that? Not that it's half bad get up, but cowgirl you ain't. How's about you take off those chaps and give them here? Not like you put them to any use.
Oh, gosh.
Jeez, you were talking to me.
Sorry.
Sorry, didn't hear you, little fella. In fact, I almost missed you.
What?
What the hell are you trying to do?
Besides,
And one more thing, I ain't no Yankee. What do I gotta do? Whistle Blue Rose of Texas for you to prove it? Oh come on, give those ears and eyes of yours to those in need if you ain't using them. What is it that those suits back in Austin say? Alright, peace and love. Looks like you folks could use some of that. She smiles, stopping her gun carelessly, a habit she never truly kicked. The bartender signals the drunk man to calm down before he reaches for his own pistol, catching him just in time, then snaps his fingers to grab her attention.
Hey,
Hey, whoa man, easy. I'm sure he didn't mean no offense. I'm not sure about that. Ain't many new folks that come around here, much less the kind that order a blackjack. I'd wager most of these lashes never even heard of it.
so
So, you've got it or not? I do. The bartender puts down his hand and starts pouring whiskey, his eyes fixed on Agus's gun. His own is just under the bar, but he has his doubts he could outdraw her. It's on the house. Take it as an apology. A beer jug is put on the counter. The bartender shrugs his shoulders, indicating that there's no whiskey glass on offer.
deal?
We gonna stay friendly? Save it, friend. I've got the money. But if you are fixing to apologize, answers will do better than drinks. The bartender frowns. You a ranger? Damn, you ain't lying then. You really don't get many new faces around here, do ya? I expected blackjack drinkers to be a rare sight, but you really confusing me for a cop? Only cop around here is the county deputy, ma'am. Then you must watch too much TV. Agus glances at the jug and drags it to her side. It will do.
Huh.
Ain't much to do around here, ma'am. The next episode of Law and Justice is about all we get to look forward to.
alright, Mr. Attorney. Have you seen a Texan girl about 5'3", chestnut-colored hair, green eyes?
Right, she was still looking for that girl. She takes out a few bills from her pocket along with a flight ticket. The bartender moves the money over to the pile, fiddles with the stack while answering Argus's question without any sign of interest. Not that I ever seen.
What?
You sure about that? Think harder. Argus rubs her finger against the flight ticket. Her tone says it plain. This is not an answer she can accept.
This place don't get visitors every day, ma'am. I remember the faces of everyone who comes in here, and there's no way I'd forget a girl like that.
Okay.
Huh.
But if that girl did come here and you are looking for her, well, it ain't a good sign.
What?
What do you mean? Last time now, you really ain't a cop? How about you stop asking questions and start giving answers pronto? A hand pounds on the counter as a warning. Yeah, you ain't a cop. But I still don't get you. Coming in here like Johnny Law with that shotgun. What's your angle? Don't you know? The bartender stops mid-sentence, taking a moment to look around. Huh? No what? What is it? Cat got your tongue? If it's money you want, just say so.
Hey,
Ah, you're here on a pilgrimage, aren't you? Damn it all, I should have known. The way you play with that gun, that hungry look in your eyes, and your questions. Gah. The dump out there is not worth it. And I'm sure the girl you're looking for is not. The mercenary runs out of patience. She interrupts the bartender with a swift motion. As her dagger and a wad of cash smash on the battle. Enough dancing around the subject, I ain't in the mood for it. Two choices. Say what you're fixing to say, or point me to someone else who will. The bartender says nothing. He stares down at the flight ticket, now flattened by the dagger. What? You drove all the way down here to find this girl? No one passes through this town, least of all Yankees, unless they've got something they're looking for. And I ain't talking about the view.
hey,
Hey, Daryl. The bartender calls out to the familiar face of the customer that had argued with Argus. Yeah?
God damn it.
I said I ain't a northerner. The lady here is down from the fourth ward, looking for the wall and a girl with chestnut-colored hair, green eyes.
Hey, I did mention a girl, but I ain't said nothing about no goddamn wall.
Yeah, that's confusing.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Jesus. As Argus looks at the man, he stands up, strangely sobered, and rushes toward the door. Guessing that this rang a bell for him, faster than Argus has no time to react. What are you? It's a fucking Merc. Grab the deputy. I'll hold her here.
What?
No, what? What the hell is going on? I'm sorry, ma'am. Like I said, the wall ain't no place of pilgrimage. And I ain't about to stomach any more of your questions. The bartender pulls his revolver out from under the counter. He manages to bring it to bear on Argus too fast for her to draw. Not even a greenhorn could miss the shot at this range. No.
Pal,
Chill, Paul. Where's that Texan hospitality? Well, this is the Texan hospitality, honestly. This fits the bill, from what I've heard. Okay. And that's part 1 done. I'll turn on the lights because it's getting kind of dark. 1 second. Also gonna hit the toilet, so be right back. Okay, I'm back. Continue. Okay. And you'll be able to do the next part as well. Any mercenary worth their salt understands the importance of noting down useful information. Argus will note down the information she gleans, helping her negotiate with her targets more effectively. Use. Ah, that's a new system. That knight was already provoking us before Adam even spoke up. In the conversation, the bartender pulled a gun on Argus for some reason and was ready to hand her over to the deputy, right. The Wall. An unknown place near to the town mentioned by the bartender. Deputy, there's not much law enforcement in this small part of Texas, just a single deputy. Lovely. But it is. Part 2, not visitors. Really. There's gotta be some kind of misunderstanding. Fred, no ma'am. She's no longer the one holding all the cards. Yeah, that's a new one for you, isn't it, Argus? And what happens if that goes off? An uninvited merc from out of town, one brandishing her gun? I think the deputy will understand. If he even gets cold, maybe we just take a trip out to that wall of yours and we'll paint it another shade of red. And if need be, I'm sure our friendly local deputy will vouch for us.
What?
I still have no goddamn idea what you're talking about. What wall?
God damn it.
You're talking like the Alamo or something? The bartender motions his revolver up and down. Argus raises her hands with us, excuse me, and slowly steps back.
Listen, pal.
Alright, I see I've kicked a nerve. I've got a wallet. You wanna grab it? Take anything you want except the photo. Go on. Heck, you may want to check the photo if you like. Maybe it will remind you of something. Don't move. Argus doesn't even have to turn her head to know that the other patrons have blocked the exits. Escape seems unlikely without some help. Really got to do this? Can't we talk? There's no need to get rough. He stammers out again, but she catches the bartender as his eyes drift from her to the door. There are footsteps outside, every other step coming noticeably slower, as if from a limp.
Hey!
Bar's closed! Pool's closed.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, it's you. This is her chance.
Although...
Not sure who it is, but I'm guessing your deputy ain't got a hobble. Her words come along with a swift roundhouse kick. The revolver is kicked from his hand and falls. Time seems to slow. But not for Argus. She grabs the revolver from the air and hops over the counter at blinding speed. In a flash, the muzzle is against the bartender's temple, and her arm locks his neck from behind. She's back in control before anyone can pull the trigger.
Sorry.
Let me be clear, folks. I'm still not looking for trouble.
Hey.
Hey you, new guy. Best you leave now. The newcomer is tall, but thin as an old wood post. Ignoring Arcus's warning, he moves straight to the counter as if unaware of the scene. A bundle of furs draping over his shoulder covers his face. places them on the counter, making an audible thud in the deadly quiet bar.
Среда.
A Russian hunter, okay?
Увидимся в следующем месяце.
See you next month.
What?
Is that Russian? I mean, kind of weird sounding Russian, but still Russian. Why is his leg bleeding? The newcomer seems completely out of place in the room. As he takes his money from the counter, Argus realizes that no one has made any sound since he came in. You need any help? No. Argus understands nothing of the man's words, but upon hearing no, the stranger figure nods and limps his way towards the door. Huh, that's weird. Argus has no intention of lowering her guard. She keeps an eye on the newcomer until he exits the bar.
Pal,
Alright, Paul. Next question. Who was that? The deputy will be around any second, lady. Whatever you want, you ain't gonna... Argus pushes the muzzle hard against his temple again. Ain't no deputy here now, is there? So best think before you speak.
Huh.
He brings those furs and takes our money. We just do business, that's all. He's a hunter, brings in fresh meat and furs from time to time. Why, what's it matter? Thought you said there was nothing worth hunting around here. No, he drives from Oklahoma or Colorado maybe. Wait, why is that any of your business? Do I really got to remind you of your situation? Shame. Fine, back to my first question. You wanna answer it now?
Get out of here.
He's really brave for a man with a gun to his head. Cut the crap, Adam. You weren't even around when your sister died. What right do you've got to say anything? Hell does this have to do with anything? Your sister? Argus squints her eyes. Silence can be the best means of resistance. Stop it, let him go. Haven't you damned Max taken enough from us? Yeah, you and me, Argus. I'm also confused. Hear me now. You'll all end up dead under that wall. A whole lot of you. Alright, is anyone in this goddamn town gonna tell me what the hell is this wall? Enough pretending. Whoever it is that hired you, we'll figure it out soon enough, so drop your weapon. Deputy Flynn, finally. You seem like a reasonable man, but...
Watch yourself. If you fire that gun, I'll have to turn you over to the state police.
You sure you want us poking into your background? I'm going to guess you didn't bring that gun like that round here for hunting. He draws out each word as if intentionally playing up his accent, but raises his tone at the end as an open question. You got that much right. It's not for hunting.
Really?
You anarchist? They oughta lock you folks up, unless you are doing something useful like working for a company. But you're here on your own, ain't you? No wonder you kicked up this fuss. Just like you're kind to fly off the handle, all feelings no brain. I only came to look for a girl. Try again, man. You ain't the first to come around with that old excuse. No one's buying it. I think they are pretty confused They are confusing her for someone else. So, how about you drop the gun and come quiet like? Okay. Interesting, interesting. That's another part done. Alrighty then. So, I think this is a good moment to do that pull. Okay, so that's why this side story is called The Red Wall. Fair enough. I'm guessing that this whole scene is happening before the events of the motel story, I think. Because when Lilia appeared at that bar, all those people in that bar were followers of the Manus Vindictae, because I think it's the same bar. At least the NPCs and the locale looks identical. Okay. So, let's make a pool for Kiperina and pray. Because this will be the only one I can make at the moment. And we have only 10 days left. Well, more like 11, but still. Pray for me, dudes and gals. Let's go. Come on. Ah, God, not even a 5-star. For real? That's unfortunate. Well, that's sad. Very sad. Okay. So, for today's stream, that will be it. I'll be taking a break to eat something quickly, and I'll be back in more or less an hour, maybe a little bit less.
Huh?
And we'll be
no one here
streaming
now?
Evil Within again. So, thank you for watching if you did. If you missed anything from the stream, I recommend going to my YouTube channel where the VODs are stored. I always appreciate anyone watching the VODs on YouTube, commenting and liking them, because it helps me way more than watching them on Twitch, because they are temporary on Twitch, unfortunately, still, and they will be for a good while before I ever become a partner or something. And if you want to see my upcoming schedule, especially for the upcoming week, I recommend joining my Discord server. Both the YouTube channel and the Discord server are linked in the description on Twitch, and you can also type exclamation Discord or exclamation YouTube to get the links through the chat. Again, thanks for watching, and see you again in more or less an hour. Ciao.